Flavor, grace, and positive and technique. Yo, I ain't sure.
All right. That was pretty awesome, man. Hey, everybody, this is Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters. And that was Justin Gracer. Let me see if I can make my face big here. There we go. That was Justin Gracer on the DJ in there. Until we get started, sorry, I'm like kind of like looking at 8 million screens at the same time here. And everybody can unmute their mics if you want. Start talking. So here we have, let's go ahead and all introduce ourselves. I know we're a little bit early here, but we'll wait a little while before we start playing. Oh yeah, and if anybody's watching the YouTube feed at home, like on the call, make sure you're using headphones and not through speakers, because it'll pick up on your mic and feed back, and it'll be like an endless loop into YouTube, which will be weird. Hey, drummer boy, how's it going? Got a couple chatters here. Chat. Getting some shout outs there, Justin. And Will, I think your mic is still muted.
It is. I'm good now.
Oh, okay, cool. And let me turn off my spotlight. There we go. Okay, so let's go and everybody introduce themselves. And I don't know how we're going to keep this organized, but okay, I guess I'll call out who is saying what first, just so it's organized. Go ahead, Will.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Will. I'm 33 years old now.
You're taken.
And I'm taken. Yes, I'm married. I'm in Florida, in St. Pete. That's where I met Justin before he moved to the city. Yeah, just professional musician for 10 years. And now, down to probably 15% of what my income normally is this time of year. And
damn,
just practicing a lot. And, I got this drum kit. I saw Justin's YouTube channel, and he did a review of this Questlove drum kit. It's one of the reasons why I got it. So I've been working on drums a lot.
Nice. Well, yeah, that one's a little better than the one I reviewed, though. I did the Pocket, which is like the super cheap one. That one's, you've got that one, Breakbeats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Breakbeats is like the next level up. Like the Pocket's like for kids, really. Breakbeats is like the same sizes, but just for adults. Okay, so cool. And me and Will used to play. Oh crap! I can't believe I totally forgot. There's Yannick. There he is. Sorry, we got bombed by Yannick. I'm gonna mute you for now. Hold on. We'll have him come back in. We're not ready for you yet with that kind of sound, Yannick. Okay, so me and Will used to play in the Excitables. I've played them, or us, on podcasts and all that. Oh! What happened there? Where'd that come from? Was that Justin? All right, this is going to be crazy. Or it is crazy already. Okay, so anyway, let's get on to Ronan here.
Hey, my name's Ronan. I'm living in Brooklyn here, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And yeah, I know a few of you guys on the feed. Some of you I don't know, but I'm sure probably heard. If you worked with Justin, I probably have whatever albums you guys have released. So that's kind of my stick. I'm looking forward to the feed, and also have my album here with me, which you can find on my Bandcamp. And I'm sure we'll be posting all of our merch links into the chat window and what have you.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, me and Ronan play a lot together, and I'm sure if you've watched my channel, you've seen him on here several times. Yannick is... We're being Yannick bombed. Okay. Hold on, Yannick. Do you hear me?
But
Okay, now I hear you.
you
All right.
hear?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, but
Alright.
I see I'm flipped.
Yeah, you're flipped. Oh well. It is how it is. Whoa! Wait, it was that works. That works.
Yeah, I think I'll do it like this.
Okay. Well, since you're already talking
But-
here, why don't you go ahead and give your little introduction?
Check my.
Uh-oh. You're
Okay.
you're buffering.
Hey
You're
everyone.
buffering. Start over, Yannick.
How you doing?
So Yannick, how do we pronounce your
Hey
performer
everyone.
name?
So it is Jgisnova.
Exactly.
It's a bit hard to pronounce, but
I see. Okay.
you won't judge me.
And Yannick, where are you located?
So I'm here in Brooklyn, New York, and everyone out there, keep safe, stay healthy, and let's enjoy music together.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get over to Echoscape. Echoscape, Satoshi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Satoshi, and I play my project Echoscape. I now live in Tokyo, Japan, but used to live in New York. And me, Justin, and Ronan shared the same rehearsal space at one time. I mean, it was, I guess, Ronan's, but I joined in later on. So played for Justin's band as well one time, Quiet Sons. So that's how we met. Through my old bandmate, I met Justin. So yeah, since then he played on Echoscape album for several songs. So planning on playing some of them. But, yeah, nice meeting you, everyone.
All right. Cool. Okay, so Chiaki. Oh, we got a subscriber.
I'm Chiaki. Hi. I live in New York, Port Washington now, but I'm from Japan, and I moved here end of April. No, August. Huh? August. Yeah. And thank you for Thank you for inviting me, Justin.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thank you. I made some song with Justin last winter. Yeah, I very enjoyed it. I want
we
back
played in
that days.
Hums is the project of me
Yeah,
and Chiaki.
Hums.
Yep.
Yeah, name is Hums.
Oh
yeah.
shoot. Sorry, I'm losing control of my okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Hums. Losing control of my
Yeah, nice to
video
meet you.
controls there. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's everybody, right? We got everybody? Except for Justin, but Justin doesn't have a voice mic. not me, Justin, but Justin Gracer. Where is he? There he is.
Hey, I
oh
got
wait,
one
he
set up.
got
Can you
one
hear me?
now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's Justin Gracer, everybody.
Hi. Hi, Justin. Hi, everyone. I'm Justin. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and I met Justin W. when I lived in Miami. We met in the 90s
Yeah, long ass time ago.
and rock and roll bands.
Yep.
Played
Really,
some shows
really
together.
long time ago. Scarily long. Anyway, okay, so what time is it right now? 8:33. And wow, we've got 18 viewers already. So hey, everybody out there in the chat, and if anybody has any questions for anybody, and I'll do my best here to help everybody with the links if you guys don't have the chat open. Let's see. This is Mr. Thornton, says, cool to see people coming together from all over the world. Peace and love to you all. Thank you, Mr. Thornton. That's really, really nice of you. And Drummer Boy says, HWO. Does that stand for something? Does anybody help me with that? HWO? Ready for the Easter Bunny. Yeah. How about Cadbury eggs? You guys know those things? Remember those?
Nasty.
Yeah, they're so sweet. It's like instant
much
migraine
sugar.
headache for like
Yeah.
5 days if you eat a Cadbury egg.
As a kid, you can eat, 3 or 4 of those in a row, but as an adult, it's just
Can't do it.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like kids, like, well, before I was locked in my apartment, I was working with a lot of kids, and like, they don't realize how like many superpowers they have. Like
Rubber bones.
Yeah, totally. They could fall 10 feet and like like just get right back up. They could eat anything. They can eat like a bag of sugar. Like it's like
Do the pentathlon and just, not even need a nap.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, they're so
Fart
lucky.
bags.
Fart bags. Okay, let's see. Mr. Thornton says, guess I've been a kid for 40 years then. Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, me too. I try to be, but it doesn't always work. Well, most of you guys in the street who's chatting with me in the live stream already know this because I told you each individually, but I'll tell everybody watching out there on YouTube is yesterday I fell down the stairs in my apartment building. Oh wait, let me put. It's weird because since I'm hosting the call, it doesn't switch to my camera automatically like it does you guys. But yeah, I was going out to get my mail and I was wearing flip-flops and wasn't a good idea. And I slipped at the top stair and basically just rode down the first flight of stairs on my ass. And so yeah, it hurt really bad.
You're okay.
Thanks. Well, I'm sitting on like a donut pillow right now because like I'm seriously injured. But I mean, not seriously injured, thankfully, but I'm definitely injured. I have and I busted up my arm too. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Justin, should I tell everyone what you asked me when I said that I'd slipped in the shower a couple of years ago?
Yeah, sure. I didn't even remember saying it, but go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I'd been, I was using like this deep heat for your muscles, so I don't rip my muscles when I'm playing soccer, and I guess that made the tub slippy, so I had slipped in the shower, and I told Justin at practice the next day, and he was like, "What are you, 80 years old?"
That's that was why I fell. It was karma coming back at me. Let's see. Blindhead said, my daughter did recently too, and her head put a big hole in the wall at the bottom. Jeez, is she okay? And to your point before, she was fine. I flipped out when I saw it. That's crazy. Yeah, well, kids, All right, so is somebody ready to play? One of you guys want to start playing some music out there?
Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Who wants to go first? Should we flip a coin? Wait, that's not going to work. That's only for 2 things. Yeah, I don't think you could post a pic in the chat, Blindhead. Wow, we got 22 viewers now. Maybe we should wait a couple more minutes because I think they're still piling in. So, who else has a story? Tell me a funny story. Oh, Yannick, I just unmuted you. Sorry, I didn't realize I had you muted. That's why I had you muted. It's like you're frying electronic bacon. So, who else has a story? Tell me a funny story. Hey, Yannick, mute your video. All right, I don't have to mute him again. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right. Okay, so Free I Do says good morning, and hi, good morning, Free I Do. Wonder where are you located, Free I Do? If it's morning, maybe he's in Asia too.
Oh yeah, that's my friend.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he plays for his band Free I Do.
All right.
Shout out.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, we put together some shows, here and there in Tokyo, and yeah, his band had a show at the end of March, but that was of course canceled. Yeah, so well, hopefully we'll play together again soon.
Soon. It'll end eventually. I mean, it has to. Okay, so who wants to go first? Anybody?
Well,
Anyone?
I don't mind going first.
Okay, we got Satoshi and Chiaki. So
I'm good to go, maybe after Satoshi because it's getting towards 9 here in New York. I want to make sure my neighbors don't have too much harassment from me.
okay. Well, you want to go first, Ronan?
Go first because of that, then yeah, I'm
Sure.
fine.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. This is gonna be Ronan Conroy, and what are you gonna play for us tonight, Ronan?
So I'm going to play maybe 5 songs if they fit. We'll try and do like 10, 15 minutes, try to keep it to that so everyone has a chance.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a cover version of a Nick Cave song, one of my favorite ones of his recently, called No More Shall We Part. I learned this recently. And then I'm going to do a couple of my own songs, one of which is from my new album from last year called The Moment Is Gone, which is on Bandcamp. And one of which I just wrote earlier this year, and I haven't really recorded or released it. It's kind of a rip-off of a song I saw on the end of a film, and I was like, that's so folky and cool, so I kind of wrote something similar. I hope it's not too similar, because I'll probably get sued. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So,
all right.
Show me a signal or something if you feel the audio is not working, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started.
Okay, my cousin Jen just logged in here. Hey, Jen. And she wants to know what kind of blue guitar you have in the background there.
Oh, this is a Duesenberg. So obviously I set the whole stage up very carefully to look like this is just casually how my apartment looks. It doesn't. I clean a bunch of crap out from behind here, and the Duesenberg is normally in the closet. So this beautiful guitar I saw this on the wall at Guitar Center a few years ago, and I had to have it because it's got all these weird Art Deco, Ford Mustang convertible kind of Americana vibes to it. It's beautiful. It's a little hard to play because I can't control the sound out of it. So it's kind of an expert guitar, but it's very beautiful. I have to play it more, but I figured it would make a nice backdrop. So clearly that worked already.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic, and here we go. This is Ronan Conroy.
Okay. And no more shall we part. It will no longer be necessary. And no more will I say, dear heart, I am alone and she has left me. No more shall we part. The contract is drawn up The rings are locked upon the fingers, and no more will my letters start. Sadly, here in the depths of winter, and no more shall we part. All the hatchets have been buried now, and all of the birds will sing to your beautiful heart upon the bough, and no more shall we part. Your chain of command has been silenced now, and all of the birds would have sung to your beautiful heart anyhow. Lord, stay by me, and don't go down. I'll never be free if I'm not free now. Lord, stay by me, and don't go down. I never was free. What are you talking about? And no more shall we part, and no more shall we part.
Hey, that was awesome, man.
Cool.
That sounded great. The vocals are a little bit hot. I don't know if you can balance the two, but it still sounded really good. Great
Yeah,
performance.
I'll move the mic back a little and just aim it kind of a bit further down so it picks up more guitar, perhaps.
Okay.
See if that works better.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna mute
the
myself.
next ones aren't quite as loud, so hopefully we'll be a little better.
All right.
I stood on the ledge and knocked on the window pane. You woke and you laughed. You called me insane. I played through the night. They called on the telephone. I said it isn't right. Told them to leave us alone. So much work, so little time. Ye of little faith, you don't get to climb. under the trees or over the highway. I hear us listening. I like it better that way. Raspy voice under the clear blue sky. Drove so far, so fast. Somehow we passed ourselves by. So much work, so little time. Ye of little faith, you don't get to climb. Ooh. I stood on the ledge and knocked on the window pane. You woke and you laughed and you called my name. Played through the night. They called on the telephone. I said this isn't right. Told them to leave us alone. So much work, so little time. Ye of little faith, you don't get to climb. Ooh.
That was great, man.
That's from an earlier album. It's a song called The Climb. And the story of this song was, this is many years ago, back in Ireland. I'd driven down to Kilkenny to watch Bob Dylan play in Kilkenny with my girlfriend at the time. And I was like playing Dylan albums in the car all the way down. So I was she loved Dylan, so she was fine with it. So kind of that whole thing of like the raspy voice under the clear blue sky, that's us driving. Then I get to Kilkenny and I stayed up all night playing Dylan from the songbook, and people were calling, complaining, and I was like, oh, I wasn't interested in like stopping playing. But I took it in my head later on, I had a few drinks, that it would be funny, we were on the second floor, funny climb out the window onto the ledge outside the window and then knock on the window to wake my girlfriend up who was sleeping while wearing no clothes. So that kind of stood on the ledge and knock on the window. That's what that's about. Because some people hear the song and they think the ledge, it's a suicide song. It's not. It's just kind of a silly moment song. Anyway, I'll play a couple more.
You're getting a lot of comments here in the chat.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, all positive. All positive.
Maybe I shouldn't have told that story because it's going to be out there forever. But anyway, I'm going to play a couple more songs. Erase my mind. The ghosts are walking, restless and slow, and safe from God. The sea is sleeping, sand settles in the cellar of the ocean. We kiss the beat. Your kiss writes my song. Silence in the sound the trees, wordless in your touch, silence in the sound, the trees, timeless in the dark. Moonlight on roses, starlight on hedgerows, the dookie savvy, your kiss writes my song, silence in the sound, the trees, wordless in your touch, silence in the sound, the trees, wordless in the dark, silence in the sound, the trees, timeless in your touch, silence in the cemetery, wordless in the dark.
Ooh.
Cool. So I'm gonna just do one more because I know a lot of other folks are waiting to play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, but that was great.
This song is called Blue Autumn. If I can see the lyrics in front of me here. It's very short enough song. Well, I don't even know what questions to ask. The things that I'm dreaming are fragile as glass. Ain't nobody bringing me answers, I know. It's just something gotta work out alone. I'm not being ungrateful, I'm not being unkind, but I think we both know I'm running out of time. It isn't your fault to just want what I don't, and I can't be around you tonight. Blue sky, autumn, white water, and I can't be around you tonight. White horses on the river today, the waves they are coming, they are going away. The wind it is cold, but the sun it is bright, and I will not be sleeping tonight. Blue sky, autumn, white water, and I will not be sleeping tonight. Thanks, Justin, for having me on. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, that was amazing. Sounded great. Let me unmute everybody's mic here.
Yeah, great job, man.
Woo!
Okay, everybody should be unmuted. Can all you guys see the chat? We're getting a lot of chatters here. We had between 23 and 17 viewers there.
Cool.
All right, I think your sound is under control now, Yannick.
I just decided to go directly to my phone instead of all these microphones and.
Yeah, it sounds way better. It sounds way better.
Way
actually.
better.
Yeah, totally. It's way clearer. Okay, so Justin, go ahead and let's do a little transitional music, and then who's gonna go next, Satoshi or Chiaki? All right, I'll just call it out. Let's do Satoshi, let's do Satoshi, and then Chiaki after Satoshi. Okay.
Okay.
So here in like. Justin Gracer on the DJ set. All right. So here we go. This is going to be Satoshi, aka Echoscape, from Tokyo, Japan. And all the other people, please mute their mics.
Hi everyone, I'm Satoshi and I go by Echoscape. And this song is called Hush. Going alright? Girl quietly guilty when she remains silent. All the noises inside your head that will not solve this nonsense. My filthy hands are empty, and you took them young and innocent. Kill your thoughts already, my mind is clear, and we can disappear. We leave everything unbroken. We leave everything unspoken. Nobody has seen us. Nobody knows that we are here. The sun scream of the air. I heard you when you breathe out. How about we stop breathing, so we may hear the sound of rushing. We leave everything unbroken. We leave everything unspoken. Nobody has seen us. Nobody knows that we are here. Thank you.
Nice.
That was great, man.
I realized I
sounded awesome.
didn't have an acoustic version of ending for it. Usually we play as a version nowadays, and we have a little more transition towards the end, but
Oops.
kind of improvised it.
Can you turn your
You
mic up
realize
a little bit,
Satoshi-
Satoshi?
Hey, just Satoshi's streaming on his Instagram as well, so he's cheating on us. He's doing 2 live streams.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you
I
can,
hope that's okay.
if you can turn up your input at all, Satoshi, just a little bit. It's just because when you get in the real quiet guitar parts, it kind of cuts out a little bit. But it sounds really good though.
I put my microphone a little closer.
Okay.
Okay. I just play 2 more.
Okay.
Just keep it rolling pretty quickly. This one's called Spear and Shield. Okay, now I remember the proper finger position. Sorry, I didn't plan on playing this song. I was captured in my self-deception. I never speak so loud, but my dream was sun. And the morning stars without ignition. It never sets me free. Will I ever be? I lost to something I could never get. So I live alone with a ghost in my room. I despise the monsters made from the cradle of my youth. I don't hate this now, love must be on my shield. But time disappears, I'm a child of the past. The future is so bright that I'm blind, I lost. Home is what kept me warm, but it's blown away by a storm. Disaster unnatural, why is everything ephemeral? I lost to something I could never get. So I live alone with a ghost in my room. I despise this monsters made from the cradle of my youth. I don't hate this now, love must be on my shield. Even if I die with the highest dignity, will I get another life? How do I know? So I dream again, the reflections of my thoughts. How many years have passed by now in my sleep? I lost to something I could never get. So I live alone with a ghost in my room. I despise the monsters made from the cradle of my youth. I don't like this, no, love must be on my shoe.
That was awesome, man.
You,
I love how your second part has like 80 bazillion notes in it. But it's really cool. I have no idea how you play that line on the guitar. It's insane, but it's great. I love it.
thanks, man.
Yeah, playing that, like those bell harmonics while you're singing, if y'all don't know, it takes a lot of practice to get that. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, JG, you wanna lead us into the next performer here? Oh, you have anything else you wanted to say, Satoshi?
Well, I was gonna play one more, but
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I thought that was the last one. Okay, sorry.
No,
one more then. One more.
I'm gonna play a short one then.
Okay.
Little shorter one.
You can play any one that you want. There's no time limit here. I thought you said before that was the last one. I misheard or got confused.
I said I'm gonna play two more.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, it's my fault. All right, so one more.
Yeah, a little shorter one. Orange and red.
Okay.
Orange houses, red rooftops, we have nothing in common. The bullet train I never stop, my ugly song goes on. Well, I didn't wanna pass you by, the landscape green I've never seen. Sit down and find yourself, platform to vending machine. The further I go, the less I'm sure, I guess I'll never find the tunnel as the lights flooding, imaginary reality. Orange houses, red rooftops, this is where I want to be. I'll be living past life, I feel like we met. Let's start a new life, I can break all my habits. I will give up everything, just pocket full of regrets. The next thing I found is waking up next to nothing, 1,000 miles away from me. But I didn't wanna pass you by, the landscape green I've never seen. What do I have to justify? The beauty I saw can't be unseen. I'll be living past life, so I feel like film. Let's start a new life, I can break all my habits. I will give up everything, just pocket full of regrets. Next thing I found is waking up next to nothing, the miles and miles away from me. Orange houses, red rooftops, let's pick one and we move here. The bullet train, I never stop, but this soul goes on. Thank you.
Thank you, Satoshi. That was amazing.
Done.
Nice job, man.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Man. Yeah.
JG, we lost your video. There you go. Nice. What are those crazy records you were showing us there earlier, JG?
Those are they're just breakbeat records that you can buy that have nothing but sound effects and just kind of like breakbeats to scratch the hell out of.
Nice.
And they
Butt
come with
ugly
really
dirt stuff.
funny names. Come branded really well. Butt ugly, and then we got butt cracks. Butt crack breaks are really nice for the ears.
I love it. It's like super 90s sounding too. I dig it.
Yep. Definitely.
All right, Chiaki, you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, I'm Chiaki. I'm living in Port Washington, New York now. I have 3 songs today, but all songs Japanese. Yeah. So, first one is Ocean Song. Sorry, can I tuning?
Yeah, no problem. Everybody needs to tune. Chiaki, do you have a Bandcamp for your stuff? I post.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Satoshi, do you know that? Maybe you could post it in
I
here in the
have
chat
another
while she's tuning.
band. So
And
my another band in Japan is name is Potato.
Potato. That's right.
Yeah.
Is it just potato.bandcamp.com?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, we'll try that. I also posted the link to Hums, which is the
thank you.
the EP that me and Chiaki did together.
Sorry, finish.
Okay. So here we go.
This song
Chiaki,
is
ladies and
Ocean
gentlemen.
Song. Yeah. I start. Sorry. 重ねるたび早くなる夏に心躍らせ光の粒に夢を託した砂浜を歩くあなたの歩幅に合わせながらゆっくりね潮の匂いが残る言葉にしないまま 言えない心いつでも未来に悲しみは見えけれど時が過ぎて気づく幸せもあったさよならはいつも寄せては返す波のよう変わりゆく水の跡をつけるのか
That was
Thank
beautiful,
you.
Chiaki. Amazing
Thank
job.
you. Very nervous. Sorry.
Sounded great. Everybody in the
Thank
chat's
you.
really enjoying it.
Yeah. Next song is so wedding song for my friend. Yeah. This lyric from my friends. My friend's letter. When I get married. Yeah. Think 本当に嬉しい日が来たねどんな曲で祝おうかな喜んでくれたならどんなメロディーでも今日が来るなんてあの頃に伝えたらどんな顔をするのかなたくさん笑ってたくさん向いて夢見てたね 目印にしてこれからは一緒に歩いていこうハッピーウェディング君と一緒には今は違う笑い声新しくなるけれどこの歌もいつか懐かしくなるようにきらめく星が続くように
Woo!
Thank you. I have one more song.
That was great.
Thank you.
Very good work.
This song is Take a Bus song. Yeah, name is Mikan's song. Ah. You 船から登る雲の上あなたを覗いてみたい少しだけ胸のあたりダム浮かべたみかんが怒ってる気づかぬうちにあなたは遠い遠い人まるで違う国の映画を見てるみたいに輝いてた熱くなった頭と流れる暇つぶしの時間湯船から昇る雲の上あなたを覗いてみたい少しだけ胸のあたり多分頃を忘れないでねThank you.
Woo! Very
That's
good.
it.
That was great.
Thank you. Ah,
Nice work. Beautiful.
Great
thank
job.
you.
Chiaki, can you put the link to the rest of your music in the YouTube chat? 'Cause I don't have it. I don't think it's what I thought it was.
Okay,
Okay.
I try.
Cool. But that was really good. And then, okay, so I think what we're going to do then is JG's going to give us a little more DJ set, and then we're going to go to Will Scecina, and then Jgisnova. Did I say that right, Yannick?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Give us a little more volume, Justin. There we go. Okay, sorry for the silence there. That was great. I couldn't get back to my head fast enough to unmute me. But that was really cool. I love the vibe on that one.
Thanks. Little new original stuff with some scratching on it.
Yeah, oh cool. Okay, so up next we're gonna have Will Scecina from St. Petersburg, Florida. Lovely St. Pete.
Yeah.
Hey there, Will.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you turn it up a little? Well, let's hear the guitar volume, and then I'll see if it's loud enough. Yeah, I think it's good.
Hey, check 1 2. Can you hear me talking too? 'Cause I'm
Yep.
gonna be singing. Okay.
All right. So here we go. Will
Thanks for
Scecina.
having me, guys. Yeah, I'm originally from New York. Used to live in New York City. I moved from New York to Florida. Met Justin, then he moved up to the city. Anyway, I am kind of like a professional hired gun guitar player. I usually back a lot of artists, but I like to sing and play some stuff too. So I'm going to play a cover first by Amos Lee. It's called Keep It Loose, Keep It Tight. And then I'm going to play an original for you guys too. And maybe I'll do like an improv too if there's enough time. And Justin, yeah, let me know if I need to adjust anything audio-wise, okay?
Okay.
Cool. walked over the bridge into the city where I live, and I saw my old landlord. There was nowhere else to go, so we both said hello, 'cause my rent I couldn't afford. Well, relationships that change, I think it's kind of strange that the money makes a man grow. And the people they claim, if you get enough fame, you go over the rainbow. I said over the rainbow. But the people on the street and our bosses are on feet, we all got the same blood. But in society, every dog's got a deed. We all need a place that we can go and stay over the rainbow. But sometimes we forget what we got, who they are and who they are not. I think we got a chance to make it right. Keep it loose, child. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. I'm in love with a girl who's in love with the world, but I can't help but follow. Though I know someday she's just bound to stay away and go over the rainbow and stay over the rainbow. I gotta learn how to let her go. But sometimes we forget who we got, who they are and who they are not. I think we got a chance to make it right. Keep it loose, child. Keep it loose, child. Keep it loose, child. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight.
Wow. That was fantastic, man.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you guys.
Like Jeff Buckley stuff right there.
Man, I love that guy.
That's great.
I think my mom is watching too. So, Mom, if you're still watching, that song is for you. It's actually her birthday tomorrow, and I know she loves that song. So,
Happy birthday, Will's mom. My mom's is just a couple days ago, her birthday.
oh yeah.
Yep.
And let me get back in E.
Okay. Oh, Will, what is your Bandcamp direct Bandcamp page?
Oh, you know what? If you guys like what you're hearing, you can just find me on YouTube, Will Thomas Music FL. I'm also on Instagram with that, and I've been posting a lot of videos since I haven't been working. So yeah, you can check me out there.
What
and
is it again? The YouTube, I'll post it in the chat. Will
It's
Thomas.
Will Thomas, Thomas, Music FL.
That YouTube.
And you can
or
it has,
YouTube.
like, links to all my stuff too, and it shows where I'm playing. It's funny actually. The first gig that got canceled for me, I was supposed to be playing in New York with Mandy Harvey and Oneonta with the Catskill Symphony Orchestra. I'm like in her backing band, and she's the lead singer. And that was the first gig to get canceled. I was like,
oh man. Well, it's gonna get better, man, and this is fantastic. So let's hear some more.
Okay. So Justin, this is a song that actually you played with me. I think the first time I ever recorded it. That's why I'm playing it tonight.
Oh, nice.
It's Upside Down.
Oh yeah, that's on the first link I sent.
Try to see if I can do it.
Okay, I love this song.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna take my headphones out because it's weird hearing only one ear.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic again.
She only wants to live in peace, but she can't take off her skin. She wears a pet disease. I'm living upside down in her apartment, way uptown, trying to understand how she can wake up every day. It's been 6 years since she has had to push a needle into her skin to keep her off her knees. I'm living upside down in her apartment, way uptown, trying to understand how she can wake up every day. But she's 24 with so much left on her centerfold. She's still in back on the radio. She's number 2 with X years to go before she's through. I'm living upside down in her apartment, way uptown, trying to understand how she can wake up every day. I'm living upside down in her apartment, way uptown, trying to understand how she can wake up every day. Ooh. one's in.
Oh yeah, that was great, man. I loved hearing the live version of that.
What did you say, Justin?
Am I? Oh, okay. No, that was awesome. I loved hearing the updated version. I'm glad you kept the bossa ending in there too.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, that was like we record. It's crazy how long ago that was now. Already.
Yeah, I know. I think now I'm your age when I first met you when we recorded this song.
Shut up.
I didn't say a number though, so don't worry.
Yeah, no, I've talked about it on here plenty. Everybody knows. But yeah, it was like 10 years ago already. Crazy.
Yeah, I think so.
So do you have any more? You doing more, or was that it? It's up to you.
If you want, I can just do like yeah, okay, I'll just do
Yes, please.
I'll just do an improv. Somebody give me a key. Or give me a starting note. Somebody give me a note.
E flat. Just kidding. Just kidding. Not E flat.
Why not E flat?
Okay, E flat.
No,
give me another.
No, that's
I'll do E flat. Somebody give me another note.
A.
Any note.
A.
Okay. I think I lucked out on that one because that sounds like this. I got the tritone. And there's a lot I could do with that. So this is a coronavirus pandemic tritone improvisation, and then we'll pass it off. Thank you guys for listening. Okay.
Nice. That was awesome. You know what I was listening to the other? That reminded me a little bit of Sonny Chirac, who you played me.
Oh yeah, oh dude, I love that album, Ask the Ages.
Well, yeah, and that always makes me think of you because you played that for me in your living room, like when we first met. The first time I came over, one of the first times
really?
I came to your place, yeah, you played me that album, and yeah, that always makes me think of you when I hear it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Aww.
So Will Scecina, everybody, definitely check out his YouTube page.
Thank you guys.
Subscribe, and check out everybody's YouTube page on here. Definitely, Ronan's got one. Chiaki, do you have a YouTube? Oh, wait, I need to unmute everybody's mic. Sorry about that. Oops, I just muted Justin by mistake. Ah. Oh, wait, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had the power only. I'm still new to whatever this is. Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Hey Justin, before you pass the mic, I just wanted to say thank you to you for organizing and putting this together and having like all these different people doing different music. That all sounds awesome. So thanks for.
It's my pleasure, man.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You guys are all amazing. And it's an honor to have you on this channel. All right. Sorry about the connection issues, everybody. I don't know why it's getting so bad right now, but hopefully it's still watchable out there. Maybe you're getting some lag in the video, but hopefully you hear the audio okay. But yeah, hopefully it's kind of coming in and out, but it's not too bad. So anyway, let's JG, why don't you give us another little hot track there? And try to turn up your level because you're still cutting out. I'm not sure why. You could get us a little more volume, maybe it'll keep it steady there.
How's that? All right. Who's up next?
Up next is going to be Jgisnova, which is Yannick here on the end. Let me unmute him. Okay, you should be live now, Yannick. There he is. And
Sounds good. Do you hear me?
yep. And here's Justin. Let me just post JG's link there to his Bandcamp. And definitely check out our DJ, Justin Gracer here. He is not just a DJ, he's an amazing musician as well, but he was having some audio issues, audio connection issues, and that's why he went with the DJ setup instead of the performance. But hopefully next time we'll get him...
Next time we should play some songs.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll get...
Can I plug the new record?
Absolutely,
a good
absolutely.
time to just throw this up there?
Absolutely, plug away.
Yeah, I just pressed some vinyl too. We got this new vinyl. I just pressed 12-inch full-length LP, and did some nice work with the Solid Merch folks. And I'd love for people to check it out and pick it up. It's a nice little package. And look at this deliciousness. Color Deluxe, 180 gram.
That is sweet.
Smells like blueberry, Justin. Just kidding. But yeah,
Oh, damn.
pick one up, please.
I was really hoping it was a blueberry smelling record, but... wonder if they could do that.
Well, cool. Thanks for the plug, though.
Yeah, man. All right, so don't go anywhere, everybody. We've got Mr. Yannick Che and Jgisnova. And this is going to be the wackiest stuff all night. So here we go. Looking forward to it.
I'm just gonna play. I think something for.
Do what you
10
do,
minutes.
man. Do what you do. I'm going to mute myself now, so go ahead. It's all you.
So that was my set.
That was awesome, man. That was
Thanks.
crazy. I love it when you get like a lot of stuff going and it starts like becoming really hypnotic.
Yeah, I don't know how it was. I was trying to figure out my sound for like the rest of the podcast. I mean the stream
No, it was
for
great,
2 hours, but
That was awesome. The people in the chat were digging it too.
sounds
I
good.
wanted to play drums along. That's what I wanted.
I was jamming with him over here.
Yeah, I saw you, Justin. I thought you might have been doing that. I'm gonna switch to gallery view. Here we go. Now we're the Brady Bunch.
Hey,
Ooh.
the Brady Bunch. Who's who?
I don't even remember their names.
I'm gonna be the mom.
Carol,
okay?
wasn't it Carol? Carol Brady? Carol was the mom. I'm Alice.
I think
I've never
so.
seen it. But
I'm Alice. I'm the cleaning lady. Or the nanny or whatever she was. Actually, I'm looking a lot more like John Waters these days.
Yeah, you
Nailing
are.
it. Yeah.
with the shirt,
mustache.
shirt as well. Oh my god, that's right.
The sleaze stash.
Yep. So yeah, that was really. Thank you all you guys for playing. That was really cool, and that was awesome for everybody in the chat too. And we had consistent viewers the whole time. Everybody, mic on. Don't be afraid to talk.
Great. I think we should repeat it sometime.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, more.
I'm not sure.
And
Like,
thanks to the audience, right?
yeah, totally. These guys were awesome. Had a lot of great
Thank you
people
guys
in the
for
chat.
tuning in.
So, sorry for the connection issues. Everybody's super glitchy
Yeah.
right now. But
If anybody wants to. Okay.
go for it, Will.
If anybody wants to, do like a YouTube or like a Instagram collaboration, not live, but like a video, reach out to me. Because I've been making, and you too, Justin. Both
Absolutely,
Justins,
man.
anybody named Justin. I've been making some videos using Final Cut, and I've been having luck with my network of musicians down here in Florida, sending like a lot of MP3s, like a mix. Everyone records a part of a song or a cover, an original, sends video back and forth. So wants to do that.
Thanks for the invite. I'll take you up on it.
Sure thing.
Totally. I'd be down for that. Well, you know me. I'm doing
Yeah,
stuff
we
all the
should
time.
figure out how to do a full-on jam session. How do we get the jam session?
Yeah.
Well, there is a
That's
way.
the
question.
There
That'd be
is a
fun.
way to do that. Actually, you can do it with something called Ninjam, which works through Reaper, the software. And the way that it works, because of latency, it's like impossible basically to do things like totally live. But the way that Ninjam works is you play to a click and it delays everybody one measure apart. So it basically makes up for the latency. But you can't really play real songs,
Yeah,
but you can
makes sense.
improvise. And it's pretty cool. I used to do it a lot. And it's actually pretty old. Like it's been around for probably 10, 15 years. But I used to, yeah, and like for some reason it never really caught on. I don't really know why, but it's cool. It's called Ninjam. Ninjam.
Like jamming for ninjas.
Yeah. At least I
Maybe we
think
should
it's
try
still
stocking
around.
it.
Maybe it's not even. It's old. I think it never took off. I don't even know if it's still around. Actually, it might not be.
What are you doing promoting it? Get it together, Justin.
Well, I don't have to promote it. I mean, oh, I see. What am I doing promoting it? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to try again. So, anybody out there have any questions or anything that they would like to ask any of the performers? And there's a delay from when I talk when they actually hear it. So, You practicing your stick twirling, Will?
I can't. Like, can you show me, Justin? Grab a stick. Come on.
It's too hard for me to get up right now.
Show us.
It's too hard for me to get up.
Come on.
Seriously, it is. It's like I have to use my
You're a
arms
drummer
and like
first.
prop myself out of my chair. Like if you
Here's
saw
mine.
how I fell yesterday, like, dude, I really wish there was like security footage or
How
something.
that happened? Like, it's slippery. It was too.
Yeah, it
slippery,
was slippery,
or...
and I was wearing flip flops, and I was like, I got this pedal. Actually, this looper pedal came in the mail yesterday, and I was all excited to get it, and I think I just wasn't paying attention. I ran out there super fast, and just like basically my feet went out like this, and my butt went down that way, and it was like multiple stairs that I slid down on. Like it sucked.
Oh man.
Like
Jeez, man.
when it happened, I mean, I was actually traumatized. I didn't know if I like broke my back or like, it was bad. Oh, Reaper Mania recently posted a Ninjam tutorial, so I guess it is still around. That's awesome. And Mr. Thornton says it's still around. Let's see what we got.
Davy Nabby.
You guys have any
advice for
Oh,
amateur musicians and finding other musicians? I got an answer for Davy there.
Go for it.
3 words: DIY. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not a big jam guy myself, and I'm not great at networking either. So where are you finding musicians these days, Justin W, J Dub?
Well, you're looking at it right here. You know, for me, I don't go out and actively find musicians. I keep the ones I know. Like, there's only good ones. The good ones only come around every so often. Like every few years, you meet another good one, or every 5, 6, 7 years, and then I just keep in contact with those. You know, that's what I do. Hence, all of you here.
Yeah, I think the best collaborations I've had were other musicians that I've in the element, like at a venue or at a show, at another show, or at their show or something. Cold calling on Craigslist kind of can be real hit or miss, right? And it's not just, you're not just looking for talent either to collaborate with. You're looking for like good work ethic and you know, musicians who can also keep commitments and stuff like that. That can be tough to find.
It is.
Yeah, that's a big point. I mean, you get people who have talent, right? But then sometimes you find that they lack some of that drive and that discipline, or the organization, or they turn up a little bit laissez-faire, and that can be really frustrating. So it's just kind of chemical mix of personalities is pretty crucial, and that's just hit and miss. It's like relationships or friends or jobs. You know, you're going to have to try different combinations, but being open to sucking and failing and being frustrated allows you to go through kind of a funnel of more musicians until you can whittle it down to those few that you know, hey, this guy's really good and reliable, we get on. And then, like Justin says, you want to try to make sure that you treat them with respect and that you kind of maintain the contact and keep in touch with.
Yeah. Well, and some of them, part of it too is just kind of accepting people how they are. I mean, not to disagree with. I mean, I don't disagree with you, Justin, but there are some people, like, I know, I'm not going to specifically call anybody out, but I could think of some musicians I know that are pretty darn flaky, but they're a good enough musician that I just sort of let that slide. And I just, no, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not talking about
Guilty.
you. I'm not talking about you, Justin. But I've had some people that Ronan probably knows who I'm talking about. But yeah, they're just too good to, and we connect in so many other ways that it's just like, I'm like, whatever. We'll get back to it in like 2 or 3 years. But I think really the thing is, like, what they're asking, Who was that asked the question? Let me get back up there. Oh, Davy Nabby. Do you guys have any advice for an amateur musician? Well, I mean, first off, too, is like, what exactly is an amateur musician? I mean, you're only amateur if you think, I don't know. I mean, what does that even mean anymore? You know?
I think it has to do with maybe he's talking about financially. It's like, for me as a professional musician, the things that I might look for in someone that I want to hire, like for a wedding or a corporate event, you know, it might very well not be the person I'm looking for if I want to like record an original song. It really depends. So I think if you're an amateur musician, define that however you want, but find out what your goals are, you know, and then if you don't like going out, I say, you know, I met most of the musicians that I met, and just find out the place that has the best amateur night or whatever it is. Just find the place where you're gonna get the most bang for the buck for one night. Because I don't really like going out to network either. I meet musicians like on other gigs when I get hired, but that's a good way. You know, find the place where it has amateurs that, okay, maybe they don't do it for a living, but that doesn't mean they're not putting literally 100% of their soul into it, and it doesn't really matter, you know, at that point.
Like open mic nights, are those still cool?
Yeah, I think there are some places. It just depends on the spot, you know. But that's where maybe you could do some like research on Facebook or Instagram, like a local network in your area, or if you know a friend who's a musician, just reach out to people and you know, make that one trip worth it, and maybe you'll meet someone, you know.
Yeah, I think I met you at I met you at Cafe Bohemia.
Yeah, I think I think we were doing an open mic night
Yeah.
actually. Cafe Bohemia.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't know anybody, man. Like I literally knew like no people. I think I had done like one jazz gig, like a straight ahead gig with that girl Sasha Tuck.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I didn't know a lot of people.
You know, I met you and I was like, yeah.
And Satoshi, I met at a show. And
Oh yeah, right.
yeah, I played with my friend Derek, and your old band opened up.
Oh, cool.
Right. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah.
And
So I was like, you know, so you're playing, like you did a little jazz style like drum outro, and I mean the whole set. I was like, oh, this guy's like ridiculous. So,
Yeah, same here. I heard Justin drumming. I was like, shit, man. Damn, I got it.
Yannick I met on Craigslist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to tell the story, Yannick?
I think it was like 2014 or 2013.
Yeah.
Right. And then you were doing this project, making videos of the bands.
Yep.
And then so I just reached out, and then we met, and the video came out great. I mean,
It's still here. It's on this channel.
and then yeah, and then from there we just you know, keep shooting other videos. There was another video we shoot at the rehearsal space, and
Yep.
then we did a few jams, I think, with William, and it was pretty good. I mean, I think it's like a project. It's really good thing was going on there.
Yeah, we played several shows too. Like even like I think Satoshi, when we were playing in Quiet Suns, didn't we play with Stereo Bird at one point? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Maybe I think of somebody else.
I don't remember playing together.
Okay. Well, I was wrong about that. But yeah, Will definitely has some good advice. Well, everybody has good advice. But Will, I think you have a unique perspective just because you do play in more of a traditional sense for a living.
Yeah.
Like,
But I didn't know if I wanted to do that for a while. Like when I first met you, I wasn't doing that. I was like,
Yep.
I don't know if I want to do it, but I've figured out pretty quickly that with my skill set, I could make way more money doing music for a living than the kind of jobs I was getting. So now the trick is now for me, you know, and this is actually the positive of this whole stay at home stuff is I'm forced to work on what I really want to work on because there's always that balance of whether you have a day job or you don't. You've got to do stuff that you might not necessarily want to do.
yeah.
I'm lucky that I love all the people I work with, or most of them, but I don't necessarily. Okay, I like playing Lady Gaga, but there's some tunes that I don't really like playing now.
Just to answer the chat here, yeah. Jangle Stick asked where everybody was again, and me, Yannick, Ronan are all in Brooklyn, and Chiaki is in Long Island, and Will is in St. Petersburg, Florida. Satoshi is in Tokyo, and Justin Gracer is in Denver, Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, Satoshi, you do have some high
Jungle
high
Stick
ceilings.
say some high ceilings for well, I mean, this is the like camera thing. But I recently moved. That was old apartment, little lower ceiling, and I had a loft bed because it was too small, and I wanted to keep my couch. So I had a loft bed, but then when I lift my body up, the ceiling was like right here. And now I have a little lower bed, so I don't hit my head, so I can safely wake up.
I used to have one of those when I lived in DC, and I always
Satoshi,
bang my head on the ceiling in the morning.
Satoshi, can you show us outside? I've never been to Tokyo. Can we see?
I mean, this is a little residential area, so let's see. Well, I have this USB microphone, so I gotta
Careful.
sure I don't.
Dustin, your camera's off, you know.
Steady. Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It looks like a place.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Queens kind of.
Glamorous Queens.
Not that many places has a brick. Well, right in front of the place, my place, there is like little kind of traditional Japanese ceiling.
Nice.
Not ceiling, the
Roof tile.
what do you call it? A roof tile, yeah.
How far are you like the downtown Tokyo or?
Yeah, you're right about that. Actually, Tokyo has many downtowns. I'm pretty quiet. I mean, I'm quite in the central area. I mean,
Oh, cool.
yeah, maybe if you I can't relate to the geography in New York City, or maybe like I'm in like near the riverside of Brooklyn or New Jersey, around Manhattan, something like that.
The songs you
cool.
played tonight, are these songs you wrote there, or did you write those in New York?
I wrote them in New York, actually. So the two songs I played today. No, one song. First song I played, the Bandcamp version. Justin's playing the drums.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't that second one? I thought that, or the last one you played, I thought that one was a newer one that you did in Tokyo, or did you just write that one?
Yeah, that was a new one.
Yeah.
That was like just acoustic.
Oh, Yannick, do you have a page for Jgisnova? Like a music page, Bandcamp?
I have
or
a
anything?
Bandcamp.
You do?
Yeah, I have SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
Post it in the chat
All right.
if it'll let you. If it doesn't, put it in the Zoom chat and I'll post it.
Okay.
Hey Chiaki, I have a question for you. Do you when you're writing songs, do you know music theory and how to read music? Or are you just using your ear to find the sounds that you like when you're writing?
Yeah, um, I make a song first and I put the code after, and some phrase I just move my finger and make it. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I starting guitar just 3 years ago. So I'm not so many understand about my guitar. Yeah, I yeah, I make.
Chiaki, you also play percussion, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me you were playing in
I play
a
percussion.
band?
I
Percussion?
yeah, okay.
I thought that you told me that you were playing in a cover band, percussion, like congas in a cover band,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Her older band, she played the drums, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
ドラムでしょ？ドラムやってた
ド
でしょ？
ラムです。そうです。
甘えん。
甘えんでも甘えんはあるかな。甘えん。
なんか一曲だけ。She
あり
started
ます
looking
ね。
at her old band's Bandcamp.
Oh,
いや
cool.
いや。
And also, I posted her older band Blanco on the YouTube sled where she played the synth, singing, and percussion. It's like a post-punk style, 80s feel.
Oh, wow.
It's really cool. Yeah, Echoscape.
I want to check that out.
あ、sorry. いやいや。
Nice.
So,
What about
go ahead.
Sorry. I mistake.
What were you going to say, Will?
what about everybody else? Does everyone, when they're writing their songs that y'all played tonight, are you using your ear and just finding shapes that you like? Are you using music theory, a combination of both?
I would say combination both. But for Echoscape stuff, usually sometimes it comes from phrase pattern, like picking pattern or something like that, and then develop it to actual song. Sometimes it's like lyrics driven or melody driven. It depends. But the few places, one area I try to pay attention to music theory is like I just try to compose by feel, but then figure out what kind of progression that is, and then see if it's like overused or not.
Yeah.
That's where the theory comes in my case. Yeah,
Well, how about yourself, Will?
oftentimes.
Oh, when I'm practicing, I practice a lot. Guitar and bass and drums and more recently singing too. But when I'm practicing, I usually are very specific and I'll think about theory. I'll have like a very specific goal in mind. But when I'm writing, I turn off that part of my brain and I don't think about that at all. I just repeat stuff over and over until I like something. So yeah, it just depends. Like if I'm at like a cover gig or something, I'll probably just, turn it into a technical exercise to try to get better. But if I'm playing original music or writing with people, I mean, if someone has a cool idea and it needs an explanation, to know what's going on, I like using theory as a tool to communicate quicker. But otherwise, you know.
How about Mr. Ronan down there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any formal training, and I'm just now this year taking guitar lessons to learn, jazz chords and all these kind of weird chords that I never would know how to play otherwise, and different chord progressions just to play a little bit of jazz music. And I taught myself, and I kind of know pretty well how to solo, but I've never gone through the formal kind of modes of the scales and all that. So I'm learning all that stuff now, and it's kind of, I have all this stuff I've picked up over the years, and the theory is like pulling it together and showing how it's connected, and that's cool because it's opening my mind and my fretboard up a little bit, which means that when I go to play, that'll kind of feed into it with practice. But really, when I write songs, it's very organic, and what I often do is I write a song and I do some weird timing without even knowing I'm doing it. And then when I try to like show other bands in the practice space, they're like, "Wait, what the hell? Why is it 3/4 for that line, but the rest of the lines are 4/4?" I'm like, "Wait, I don't know what you're talking about," because I just do organically very much what suits the vocal melody. So
Yeah.
it's very kind of out of thin air.
Well, you're a singer songwriter, and the way this is how I perceive you. The way that you tend to write is definitely based around lyrics, But I think that's one of the reasons why your vocals are always so memorable too, because music works around the vocal. Like you're really good at coming up with hooks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean the lyrics expressing whatever emotion and subject is really important. And I probably can play guitar better than you maybe hear on some of the live shows because I'm focusing on singing and just accompanying. But when I play at home alone, I do a lot more solo stuff, and I want to develop my guitar playing better. But really, for me, it is about the song. I know a lot of people don't listen to lyrics. Even myself, it might take me a few times before I really listen to a song's lyrics from some artist. But even if you're not hearing the lyrics, the way they're singing those lyrics, the emotion behind them still captures you. And so you should be able to get across the emotion to your audience, even if they don't pick out the lyric sheet. And then when somebody wants to study deeper, and they can actually unwrap the layers of the song and see the attention you put into the song craft. But it's kind of old fashioned. I mean, people don't really write that way anymore. It's all poppy, kind of sampled hip hop stuff these days, and I think it's an old craft. But I
But
don't know.
not all of it. I mean, that's pop, yeah. But
Yeah, I mean,
there's a
you
lot
still
of
have people
people still listening to
still
real
going
music out
strong,
there. What about JG? You've got to have some music theory training, I feel like.
Yeah, I started in younger years with like just some fundamentals, so I got an understanding of intervals and time signatures and some of the rules, and I think that's super good to have as a foundation. But definitely, like Satoshi put, I write from feel, and I think it's much more important to write obviously from an inspired place rather than an analytical place. And then the other thing I love doing is asking myself once I come up with something I like the sound of, I ask myself, why do I like how that sounds? And that's when I start to discover, oh, okay, I like that because it's a third. I'm dropping down a third. I love the sound of that third. And to be able to say that, you have to have some kind of theory background. So I think they go hand in hand a lot still in my writing, but definitely prefer to get that inspiration out first and foremost. And I understand why I like it because I have some theory background.
Sense.
Yeah.
And can repeat it or not repeat it too often. The other opposite extreme is not, like Satoshi said, has this been done too many times already?
Yeah.
Like
sometimes
so
like
many chord progressions.
sometimes though I feel like I can fall into the trap of that too much, where I'm like, because you ever notice how like certain albums that are like classic albums, there's a general like tonal theme throughout the entire record, or like all the songs like kind of do sound similar with a lot of really great albums, you know, from track to track, because they use similar ideas and similar concepts in a lot of the best albums, you know, like, so like I feel like sometimes my problem is like I'll try to be too different to where my stuff comes out sounding like a mixtape, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we got another question here.
Minnesota, though. Minnesota.
Yeah,
Pretty consistent.
Yeah. Well, I made a very conscious effort on that to keep it very flowing and consistent throughout.
I can tell.
But yeah, it was a little more. I had to rein myself in.
That's a good point.
Let's see. We have a question here.
Yeah, I've deliberately written.
Go ahead. I'll read the question after you finish.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've definitely deliberately written bodies of work that is many songs with relationships to each other with the intent of writing an album, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these days I'm reading a lot more about how the new format is to try to have a different kind of cadence with your releases, and it's better to release a single every month or every other month to the platforms like SoundCloud, etc., as opposed to releasing an album once a year. So I wonder if it is more advantageous these days to write the mixtape, to have the mixtape results, you know, because you can drop a different sounding song every other month. It's still you.
I
might lend itself to that.
I would say it's
No
both.
rules.
It's kind of there's something to be said for just quantity of work in today's era, which that doesn't really sound good to say it like that, but due to the internet and people's short attention spans, if you're constantly releasing stuff and having your face out there, then people just become more familiar with you, you know, and like just being in people's face all the time, basically. So if you like wait too long to release things, sometimes that's not good, especially in today's musical environment. But I think it's kind of good to do both, because then you can kind of do the mixtape approach, you know, and release stuff whenever you feel like it all the time. But then if you want to focus on something too and have a consistent sound on it, I mean, this is what I try to do, like, because I constantly am making music and I'll just upload it wherever. I'll put it on YouTube, I'll put it on SoundCloud, I'll put it like wherever I want, like all the time. Some things are just like, I'll do songs and they'll just be like a demonstration song in the middle of a video, and then I'll never use it again. You know, that'll be it. You know, like some of it's used for that. But then I also have these things like the second Minnesota I'm working on now, where I'm taking my time and I want it to have a consistent sound throughout, so it's taking me a long time to do it. Actually, now it'll be the third Minnesota, because I just released one today, but it was an EP. But this one just came right out. It's all like guitar, and so, but that one was very quick to do. It's all stuff that I've done here in the quarantine, but it has a specific sound too. But it's like only like 6 songs, and I was like, I felt like that was going to be the end of that series of songs. So I was like, I think this is the right time to put all this together, because all these fit, and I could release it as like a fitting thing, you know. And whereas Demonic Sweaters, I don't put that kind of rule on myself. Like Demonic Sweaters, I can do like whatever I want. I'm like, it can be anything.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see this question we have.
I like that term series. That puts like a beginning cap and an end cap on it.
Yeah, for sure. But Davy Navi says, what do you guys recommend for someone who isn't tech savvy and wants to experiment with different sounds? Who wants to take that one? Anyone?
I have one opinion. Use a different instrument.
What do you mean?
Like play acoustic guitar, or try electric guitar sound. Try mandolin, or for bass, like try electric or synth bass, or upright bass.
Yeah, maybe we need a little more information too, because I don't know if Nabi is saying, if they're referring to like, because saying tech savvy, I don't know if they mean like computer audio or what exactly they're talking about. But yeah, I mean a synthesizer.
I think
Go ahead, Yannick.
I think if you if you want different sounds, I mean a sampler like the cheap one, like for like $50 or something on Amazon, just just put some sounds in it, and then you can experiment with them. You can play some melodies or whatever. The sample machine is the best for it, I think. Or even like a loop station or loop pedal.
Looper, yeah,
it will make
absolutely.
sense. You can have a microphone and a loop pedal, and then you can just do stuff with your voice.
Yeah, totally.
Something like that.
Looper. I mean, I was just playing around with the Looper today, this one, and like, they are a lot of fun because you can plug anything into them, like you said, and just be creative. You don't have to have any. You can use a mic or a sampler. Yeah, it's really good. It's too bad that those MPC samplers, like the old Akai MPC samplers, are so expensive now, like the old MPC 2000s and stuff, because those are really great samplers and they're easy. They're easy to use and they're intuitive and they're just a lot of fun, but they're like so expensive now. But if you could get one of those, yeah.
I also think guitar effects pedals are pretty cool too. I mean, there's so many out there. If you have money to burn, then you can suddenly find yourself owning way too many that you don't use. But if you're a little more thoughtful about it, you can actually. I think the way I discover effects pedals is my producer Charlie Nealon, a good friend of mine, a great musician. He has so many pedals, and when I record an album, sometimes he'll feel like, oh, I know the exact sound I want to get on the guitar here. I think this will really work. So he'll pull out a pedal and get the effect, and I'll be like blown away, and I'll go and buy that pedal myself because I like the effects on it. So I picked up, the cathedral pedal. I got that way. Some chorus pedals. There's one pedal he has called the Space Station, which has like 99 different effects on it. So you can kind of pick up these cool pedals when you see other people use them. You can get a sense of what they do. The other thing to do is you can go and try them in Guitar Center or in the guitar store. The other cool thing is, as I discovered, there's so many reviews online. I actually started posting some of these myself because it's a lot of fun. You can actually go and like type in the name of the pedal, and you're bound to have a few guitarists showing you what sound they're getting from the effects pedal, and even teaching you how to use it. That's super cool because you might decide I don't like that sound or I like this one better. So you get some great advice from different folks on their YouTube channels, kind of showing you what effects you can get. The other thing is just trying new things. I bought this recently. This is a bow for the guitar, right? And I got an interesting sound out of it, but it's like this little bow in here that you can use to actually play the guitar as if it's a violin. I can't get the damping out of the case now, but take my word for it. If I could get, here we go. So you put this in the sound hole, and you get this kind of violin sound. You got to put some little things like that. You've just $70 or something for that you're not sure how it's gonna work. Just good to experiment and try new things and get new sounds. And sometimes you'll build an entire song around the cool sound that you get out of some new equipment. Other times you might buy something like this and decide that's cool and probably never go back to it. But it's worth just to be open, and it helps to have some budget because all the new gear you buy is gonna suck your budget away, and you can get out of control. It can become a bit of a habit.
Well, unless you become a YouTuber, then they just send it to you.
I hope so.
They do. But yeah, no.
I also like this website. It's called Equipboard.com. where you can just type in the artist you like, and then you have all the equipment they use in the studio or like in a live situation.
What is it called?
It's pretty good. Equip board. Let me write it down. So,
So I'm thinking, guys, we should probably wrap this up here. Almost 11. So anybody
It's 12 here.
has everybody gotten their links posted? Oh yeah, there's all. Here, let me put you full screen, Ronan. How do I do this? Wait, I'll just go back to the. Oh, I'm clicking on OBS. No wonder why it's not working. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I put this together when I started busking in the subways just before the shutdown. And the second time I went, I'm like, oh, I should have some kind of a thing here I can put in front of me. And it was cool. I actually picked up a couple of new Instagram followers out busking. I went busking 3 times and then shut down. Shame, because I used to do that a lot in Dublin. You go play for 3 hours in a public space and make some money and get great practice. So when we open up again, I'm definitely going to go and do more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busking is hard work though. Tough.
Yeah, it is.
Um.
It's hard.
Okay. Anybody else have anything that they want to add? I know Justin, you just released your record. It just came out, literally. Right?
Yeah, arrived in the mail on the pallet last couple days ago. Just
So like a huge
Congratulations.
like pallet that weighed like 50 billion pounds.
I was scared, yeah. And the guy that brought it was very big too. And we tried to roll it into the apartment with a big kind of auto dolly. I think it may have had a motor on it. Wild. So yeah, I got to get rid of some of these records. There's a lot here in my apartment.
Ronan also has a record, vinyl.
Yeah, and I'd love to say that this is the only one left in my apartment, but it's not true. There's a couple boxes left in my hallway, but that's how it is these days. Physical merchandise. It's a cool album, I
Very
think.
cool.
I'm very proud of it. So,
I'll pick one of those
buy
up.
all 100 copies that are left.
Yeah. And of course,
I'll
you can
definitely grab
stream everybody's stuff pretty much. All right. Well, yeah. All right. I think everybody's getting a little wound down here. Thanks to all of you guys for coming. Sounded amazing. Everybody did great.
Thank you, Justin Dubs.
thank you.
So we should do it again. Hopefully we can get.
Oh, thanks, Justin. Thanks, everybody.
Maybe we'll do another one in a few weeks.
I'm down.
Cool.
Hopefully I can get
Thanks,
better.
Justin.
More
Let's party.
yeah, let's
I'm
party.
look forward to.
Let's Chiaki.
Party.
I'm very look forward to it.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching, and a lot of fun. So, anybody has YouTube pages here? Well, I know everybody pretty much does. So, you guys out there, please check out their YouTube, subscribe, check out camp links in the chat, and we'll see y'all really soon. Everybody, stay safe and stay inside. And good night, everybody.
Stay safe, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Hope to do it one more time or like multiple times. Let's do it soon.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
have multiples.
Sure. You want to close this out, Justin?
Sure.
All right.
And anybody who wants to join in, bring it on. Come at me, bro.